You can play Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer and zombies early, and here is how. But before I get into it, first of all, this will not work for PC. PC players unfortunately have a certain time that it will universally launch. Here is a map of the times, so if you can see your region in the area, unfortunately you have to wait till that time to be able to play Modern Warfare 3. Unfortunately, for people who live in Europe, you will have to wait all the way till the 10th in the morning and not even have a midnight release. But if you're a PlayStation gamer or an Xbox gamer, for once, these consoles together can actually get access to Modern Warfare 3 at the same time. One quick thing I want to mention before we actually get into it, I will be going over stuff with the old UI for I guess Modern Warfare 2 just before the huge update came out. So if you don't see a timer in your game, at least I have this evidence of the timer being changed to different hours. And another thing I have to mention is this isn't 100% that you will be able to play the game early, specifically on PlayStation, because if you download the multiplayer pack, it does say it will be playable on the 10th of November. But since the game itself says you can play zombies and multiplayer at launch, then I feel like you will have access to the game since the old timer did say certain time until launch. So yeah, just wanted to point those out real quick. The method that I will go over is universal to the consoles. So if you're a PlayStation player or an Xbox player, this is all you have to do. But on Xbox, you might just take one more extra step just to be careful that I will be going over later. First of all, what you want to do is log into your Activision account that you play on, the account that you have purchased the game on your PC, phone, or anything like that. Once you log in, you will then have your name in the top right corner. I don't really know how it looks on mobile, but your name should be hidden away or at least visible. And what you want to do is go into basic info when you press on the name. Once you're in basic info, you will have a few options from your name, phone number, email address, and other things like that. The thing you want to press on is the thing that says address. Now when you press to edit, you will have the option of address line number 1, address line number 2, city, and lastly location. For address line 1, you can make it up. Address line 2 isn't necessary. And lastly, for city, it also doesn't matter. As you can see, I put in gibberish. For the last thing and the most important bit, it will require you to change your location and change that to New Zealand. Once this is completed, you need to save the address, so make sure you specifically save it. Now, if your PlayStation or Xbox is on, I recommend for you to turn off the console and restart it. Now, the extra step that I did mention earlier, on Xbox, you could also just change your location of the Xbox to New Zealand just to take that extra step. Thankfully, on PlayStation, you do not have to seem to do that. So if your consoles are on or off, log in or just go into your account, boot up Call of Duty, and your time should have changed to whatever amount of hours you are seeing this video at that the game will be going live. For evidence, I have 1 day in my top left corner, and then after changing my regions and locations and restarting my console, it now says there is only 21 hours left until the game. For context, I live in Europe, more specifically in Ireland, so the game wouldn't go live until 12 hours after the official release date of the game inside of New Zealand. So I personally now have access to the game 12 hours early. This will not get you banned, this will not get you in trouble, as this is completely allowable, and I even did this last year with Modern Warfare 2, but they even had a more complicated way of doing this last year. The reason I think that it works even easier this year is because we have a COD HQ now, and also on top of all of this, we already had access to the campaign. But if you have the game pre-ordered, just follow this simple step, both PlayStation and Xbox players, and you can play Modern Warfare Zombies and Modern Warfare Multiplayer super early. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully this guide did help you in some kind of way. If you have any more questions, comment them down below. I will try my best to answer all of your questions that you have, and if this method doesn't work or make any difference, I will try my best to try to find you a solution. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.